I'm outside right now, so the lighting is weird. I don't know. Because my mom's new husband is home, and I don't really know him like that. So I don't feel comfortable filming inside. So, but here's the fit. Just gonna go somewhere, I guess. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna go to Starbucks. And then you're thinking, why, Trinity? You just said you weren't rich. How can you afford Starbucks? And here's the thing, is I did not meet my giving goal for the month. And I want to go give. And I don't really know what other opportunity I'm going to have to do that like in real life. Because obviously you can do it anytime online. But, yeah, you know. And so that's why. An itch. One time, I was at, I don't even remember what I was at. I was at like youth group or something, and my small group leader was like, yeah, I was really sick, and so me and my husband we binge watched like 3 episodes. I was like, 3? Girl, I watched 3 in a sitting. That's like normal. That's a good amount. It's a good amount. If you're gonna binge, it's gotta be like 6, you know? 6 feels more like a binge. Okay. I don't want to throw you over, man. Okay, I'm gonna have a moment, right? So I go to Starbucks, and on the way, I see a girl and some dogs. I was like, cool, a girl and some dogs. So I gave her $6. And, I am assuming her gender, and I am so sorry. Probably shouldn't have done that. Bye. Wave at the girl and her dogs. I mean, the person and their dogs. So then I go to Starbucks, right? Because I'm like, well, that was only $6. I can do better. So I go to Starbucks. Am I supposed to turn this way? No, I was not. All right, went the wrong way. It's cool. So I go to Starbucks. And I get a refresher made with tea. And that tastes really good. I've never had that. And so I'm like, can I add a tip on the card? And she's like, no. And I was like, what? Why no? She was like, yeah, you would think. So I was like, can I add a tip on the card? And they were like, no. And I was like, what do you mean no? And they were like, yeah, you would think with all like because the machine is so fancy that it looks like an iPhone, you would think you'd be able to add a tip. I was like, yeah, you would think, because you can add a tip at Dutch Bros, right? Like on your card. And I was like, that's lame. Here's $1. And then they gave me my drink, and they were like, oh yeah, we're out of the strawberry pieces. What? It's for the strawberry pieces, but it's fine. It's really good still, but I really wanted the strawberry pieces. Okay, I'm gonna go home. How am I supposed to get home from here? Okay, I think I figured it out. I'm gonna go home, and I'm going to boil eggs, because yesterday I boiled some eggs, like soft boiled eggs, so yummy. And today someone threw them out, and it was sad. And they were like, I'm so sorry, I did not know you just made them. I thought they'd been in there for a while. I was like, oh, it's okay. It's okay, because it was only 2. Someone just drove by and waved at me, and I have no idea who they are. I don't think I am who you think I am.
Two weeks later.
Hello, everyone. I was gone for a while. So, let me tell you what happened in that while, though. So what happened was, I was like, oh my gosh, my face looks so disproportionate when I take videos. And I was like, why is that? And I thought, let's not get into a car accident, is what I thought. I thought, maybe it's because I'm filming from like a selfie mode instead of from the back camera, you know? And then I was like, well, if I film from the back camera, that's gonna look stupid, because then everybody in front of my car can see like the screen. Does that make sense? Okay, so I was like, oh, well, I don't know what to do. But it didn't matter because then I got sick. So then I was sick, and I was like, I had a fever. And I said a lot of things on my Snapchat story. But now I'm better and going to teach. And every time I wear a jacket like this, honestly, I have no idea what these are called. And I think they're called blazers, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe that's not a good thing for someone who likes fashion. So every time I wear these, I feel like a bad. I feel powerful. So it's kind of a hot day, but I decided to wear it anyway and then just wear shorts with it because I feel like I can do anything, and I can, and I need lip gloss. So we're just gonna like. Okay. So I'm still a little bit sick, and so if you hear sick, that's why. Also, my skin, I got a pimple. I'm sad, but it's whatever, you know. It's whatever because it happens to everyone. It happens to the best of us. I'm always a little bit scared that one day one of the kids I teach is gonna be like, "Oh, Miss Trinity, we found your YouTube channel." And I'm gonna be like, "Please God, let it be the music one," and it's not gonna be the music one. It's gonna be this one, and I'll be like, "Ha ha ha ha." So that's my fear in life. Okay, so, aha, yay! I found a better lip gloss. Because what I was using before was just tinted lip balm, and honestly, I don't think it works that well, and it kind of smells like milk. So, not my fave. Anyways, this is the NYX. This is milky, which is ironic, but it doesn't smell like milk, and it's in the shade Moody Peach. So, I think I said this. Why is this on so high? Okay, there we go. My cousin was kind of mad at me because I told him I have my like AC on all the time. And here's why. Because I always want it to be a different temperature. Which I don't think is so wrong. I don't think that's so wrong of me. I'm turning it off now. Now it's off. He was like, that wastes gas. And I was like, I don't think it does. I think that was proven to be a myth. And he was like, literally, I know more about cars than you. And I was like, yes, true. But I think you're wrong. Anyways, whatever. And then he turned off my lights. And then I went to the store at like 10 p.m. and I was so confused. I was like, why is it so dark? And I was like, oh, my lights. Wild time. So I think I've said this. Back to my original point. But I got the opportunity. I didn't get like picked or anything. I just was like, hey mom, I want to go to a dermatologist. And then she was like, okay, beep boop beep boop, and don't do that. But then she called my pediatrician because I'm a child, so I go to a pediatrician, and she was like, hey, my kid wants to see a dermatologist. And then they're like, oh, we have one here. And then she was like, okay, cool. So then I went on Friday, and overall, was it a good experience? Yes. Am I gonna be hot? Yes. I'm already hot, now I'm just gonna be hotter, right? A hot girl summer. So, but he told me not to use moisturizer. I was like, that's where I disagree with you. That's where things get a little funky. Because I feel like that's wrong. I feel like you should always use a moisturizer, because he said that moisturizer is usually for dry skin, but I was like, sir, my nose gets dry. Like my nose and like my upper lip get dry a lot and like chapped basically, but he didn't ask, so I kind of didn't say anything about that, which I probably should have. But he was like, yeah, moisturizer is for dry skin, which makes sense, right? But then I was like, I watch Skincare with Hiram, so do I have a license for dermatology? No. But I do watch Skincare with Hiram and Hair by Background. So I know some things, but that would be rude, so I didn't say that. But I did tell my mom, I was like, oh, that sounds weird, because if you have oily skin and you don't wear moisturizer, I feel like your skin's just going to produce more oil to like make up for it, if that makes sense. So I was like, Okay, and he also didn't say anything about SPF, which is, why is there... Okay, give me a moment to get my... What's her name? The girl from The Incredibles. I can't believe I forgot. That's so sad because she's iconic. My Edna Mode glasses. Okay. Okay, I'm taking this... Ooh. Ah. I'm an allergic reaction. I am going to stop filming before I get to my work because if someone sees me, that would be embarrassing. And I don't feel like being embarrassed right now. Oh, it's 50 and I'm going 30. That's also embarrassing. Okay, bye. Love you all. I decided I'm gonna leave because it's hot and sweaty.